What's going on, guys? It's me, Lone, here with some Dishonored 2 news, just to mix it up. I don't typically cover Dishonored 2, but it is a Bethesda game, and a bunch of news dropped about the game today, so I just wanted to cover it, especially because I was a big fan of the original Dishonored. So first of all, Dishonored 2 is set to be released on November 11th of this year, 2016, of course for PS4, Xbox One and PC, and it's also got a pretty cool voice cast that are voicing characters in the game. Some people from Daredevil, some people from Game of Thrones, and some people from Fallout 4 as well, which is really interesting. So instead of me telling you those voice actors, I'm just going to chuck it up on the screen right now, so you can pause the video, have a quick read if you'd like. But the thing that I'm taking from all of this is that it seems that they're casting correctly, or casting really well for this game. I really like the original Dishonored, but the story wasn't great, it wasn't bad either. It was just an okay story, it was a good story for a video game, but I think it definitely could have done a lot better in that department. I think the clear highlight of the game was definitely the gameplay, but I think it could go a long way to make it an even better game if it were to have a really great story, and they seem to be casting right for that. And especially now with Dishonored 2, we can play as both Emily and Corvo. This game is just perfect for an awesome story. I'm really interested to see how Emily is going to be portrayed, because she suffered such a horrific childhood essentially in the original Dishonored, and spoilers if you haven't played that game, but of course you know that her mother dies at the start, and the entire story is about getting vengeance on her killers. And while that aspect of the story is essentially done and dusted, you know, Corvo did get his vengeance on those that were responsible. Emily seems to be just this interesting character that does have a lot of history and does have such a troubled childhood that I think it could make for a really interesting story and a really interesting narrative, and I would love to see how that plays out. And by getting all of these awesome voice actors and established actors for this game to voice characters, I think Arcane Studios is really trying to focus on that. And I've talked about this in the past, I think that a really great story in a game can make a good game a great game, and a great game a perfect game. So I'm really excited for this, again, particularly because you can play as Emily, and definitely on my first playthrough I'm going to be playing as Emily. And also as well, this game has replayability in the sense that you can then go back and play as Corvo, as far as my understanding goes of the game. So I'm assuming we're going to be getting a lot more information about Dishonored 2 at Bethesda's E3 conference this year. It's obviously one of their mainstay dominant titles, and with that coming out this year, along with Doom coming out this month, and also as well Bethesda needing to fulfill another entire E3 conference, the future is looking bright for this publisher, and I couldn't be more excited. Anyways guys, please let me know what you think in the comments below, and until next time, this has been Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself, and as always, keep fighting the good fight.